My name is Seton, I'm 11 years old, and I wish to meet the Mariners.
Seton is an amazing kid. He has been playing baseball for about 2.5 years now, so not a lot. He just kind of picked it up. He just looked natural at it.
Seton has cystic fibrosis, and he was diagnosed with that in utero. He does breathing treatments and what we call his shaker vest every day. So it's a special vest that hooks up to an air compressor that shoots pulses of air, which vibrates his lungs, helps loosen up the mucus.
Seton has more than just CF. He has something called gastroparesis, which is slow stomach emptying. We do enteral feeding for him in the morning, and I think I counted yesterday, there's about 11 different pills that he has to take.
Somebody in his CF clinic said, "Hey, have you guys ever done Make-A-Wish?" And I was like, "Oh no, we haven't." I submitted his name and we get a call from the organization that says, "Hey, we can do a wish."
I've grown up around baseball. I could probably name way too many players and stats and everything like that, but then I got around Seton and he made me look bad. Like I didn't know who he was talking about because he was naming AAA players and people that aren't even on the team yet. So it's pretty fun to see a kid with that passion at a young age that not only plays baseball but like really gets invested in the Mariners.
When we told him that we got the call that said he was going to be able to meet the Mariners, I mean, he was bouncing off the walls. We just kind of walked in, taking everything in, and you could just see the awe on his face of being somewhere like that.
There were a lot of very loud people. The field is massive.
Please join us in welcoming 11-year-old Seton from Colbert, Washington.
I started off like it's like a normal at bat. Just like you go up to bat, pitch is thrown, swing, hit the ball a mile, and you just you run fast. Just gotta go fast every time. It's just instinct for me.
They didn't tell him that there was going to be some Mariners coming up to meet him at home plate when he came around the bases.
So I was running third base. I was actually really surprised when Julio, JP, and Logan came out. And I just got the really good idea to hit the gritty, like right before I got to home plate.
And they're just, cheering him on, and he is just lit up like a candle. He is so excited.
And then the next day is when we actually got to meet the Mariners.
He met Julio and JP and Dom Canzone. Edgar Martinez came over.
At first, I didn't know who he was, and he walked over, and then he's talking to me. He's got this really cool accent. We had like an entire conversation, and then at the end, he's like, "My name is Edgar Martinez," and I'm like.
And they took us upstairs to the broadcast booth. Met every single person in the broadcast crew, both radio and TV. We got to see the control room of the Mariners. Seton got to choose some music to play and pick some sound effects that they were going to play during the game, and he loved that part of it.
He was so happy. He was meant to be there.
My favorite part of the wish was just Seton's smile through the whole thing. He looked like a kid. That whole thing. It's just a kid that has a hard life a little bit. Just to see him look like an 11-year-old was amazing to me. I miss that.
When kids have really big medical problems, sometimes the kids can get stuck in that. Being able to have these wishes and have these hopes that, one day I am going to do this. It just kind of gives them something to keep looking forward to and something to just keep them going. And then when they realize that, that wish can come true, then it's like, not only does this wish keep me going, but it can be achieved. And you think, I can achieve this bigger wish. And it just keeps them going. And also knowing that there are a lot of people that support them, that they don't ever have to try to get there on their own either.
You don't see the goodness in people all the time, and this really has allowed us to, see good people and experience that. From the bottom of my heart, everybody that contributed to Seton's wish and to all the wishes of the people that get wishes granted by Make-A-Wish, Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you.